Thank you. It's freezing.
It's a hard thing to know that your soul will stay hollow. Even if I know that nothing lasts forever, it's not easy to.
This is exactly the life that I pictured before moving from the UK to Australia. Days like this. I mean, imagine on days off, you can literally come and go jet skiing or kayaking or just swimming outside and it's sunny, honestly.
In the corner of the crowded room, your eyes meet mine. Conversations fill the air.
This is definitely more my vibe compared to Talibudra Creek. I liked it there, but it was so busy. I just had a look online and I asked ChatGPT, because ChatGPT knows everything, right? What else there is to do in this area. And the Harbour Town Shopping Centre, so the outlet mall, is 1.8 kilometres away from where I am. So I'm gonna walk there a little bit later on. For now, I'm just gonna chill on the beach, might get another coffee, but I'm gonna eat lunch at the Harbour outlet mall later. So today's going to be another good day. I felt a little bit like in limbo, not really knowing when I'm going to be able to start work. So not really able to fully relax, because you just feel like at any moment you're going to get that notification to say, okay, now you're going to start work. And I think this morning when I woke up, I made the decision to just give up all control, and rather than being like in limbo and not knowing if I should just relax fully and feel like a tourist, or stay in kind of work mode because I want to be ready to go, I'm just gonna let go and relax fully and make my life right now just feel like a holiday, because I'm not working, I have this time off. And how lucky am I that I can actually live this lifestyle without thinking that I need to go to work tomorrow or next week. I'm fully free, and I've wished for freedom like this for so many years. So there's no point, is there, in me always chasing the visa. The visa will come through when it comes through.
It's a hard thing to know that your soul will stay hollow.
Very excited to show you. I just got my first delivery from Amazon. This is going to be for my new apartment in Australia. I bought two things and I will show you. The first one is actually for this YouTube channel to make the audio better. And the second thing is something that every household must have. Can you guess what it is? Here's the first thing. So you guys gave me some feedback about the audio when it's windy outside. I've taken it on board and I bought a mic. Yay! And look what is on the cover. Cinnamon rolls. Can make my own Cinnabon. I'm not gonna unwrap it or anything just because I want to keep it nice and new for when I move into my new apartment. How cool is that? First purchase for my new apartment in Australia, and then first purchase for my YouTube channel since coming over to Australia. So yeah, what I'm gonna do is keep the boxes that Amazon have just delivered the air fryer and the mic in, and then I'm probably gonna go to Kmart and Coles, Woolworths, some of the supermarkets, and then just fill these boxes with things like cups, because I'm starting from scratch, guys. I literally have nothing, which is exciting, so I can just fill those boxes, and then when it's time to move out of this apartment in 2.5 months, I will already have what I need to move in.
Show me life, show me love, make a change, time is up. We can wait for better days, but the days won't come. Show me.
I was just having a look at Get Your Guide for some inspiration for today's activities, and I found this one that I'm going to now. It looks so cool. I think it's for kids, but you know what? I'm reconnecting to my inner child, and I'm super excited to show you what I'm doing. It's very random, but yeah, let's see. I'm gonna get a coffee, and then I'm gonna get the tram to Surfers Paradise. So I will see you there.
What's it like to be the one that he turns to when he's out of answers? What's it like to be the one that he...
Thank you.
We also have some pretty nice homes lining the banks of many of our
Like sunshine and moonlight, like one.
I have to say, I am so appreciative of this time off work, honestly. I love doing stuff like this, you know, just being at home, put some really peaceful music on YouTube, make some tea, and just do some colouring in. And it's so simple, isn't it? It allows you to kind of reconnect with your inner child, reconnect to the present moment, and just relax. You know, I'm still having those moments where I'll be walking around, I don't know, the mall, or just walking around by the beach, and it's like my mind just can't get to grips with the fact that I live here. I think it's going to take a while for it to sink in, and I just have these sort of moments where I'm like, oh my god, this is literally my new life. Because like I said on my very first video, I've been wanting to live in Australia since I first came here in my 20s, and I'm 43 now. And it's taken a long time. I believe that everything's happened in divine timing, and I wouldn't change it. because I think now I appreciate it so much more. And I think if I would have had the opportunity to come here when I was, you know, 21 or 22, I don't think I would have appreciated it as much as I do now, because I've had to go through so much, I don't know, just put so much hard work into the process to be able to come over here, that now it feels like the reward, you know, like that pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. And I get up every morning and I open the curtains, look outside, look at the sun. I don't know why I always get emotional when I talk about this. I think it's also to do with like my inner child feeling really safe. Wanted to give you a quick update on a few things. So let's start with the exciting stuff first. I have just received my new hospital scrubs for A&E or ED, as you call it over here. So I'm going to be unpacking these in a second. I am so excited. I was wearing the hospital scrubs in the UK, but Australian hospitals don't provide scrubs for their staff, which I think is better actually. So I've ordered 2 pairs of FIGS. I've never had FIGS scrubs before, so I'm very excited to open these and to show you what I got. So I've got 2 different styles. The other thing I was going to update you on is the visa. Today is the 1st of September and I've just checked with immigration, or I've checked online, and my visa has still not come through. I was due to start work today, but you know what? Divine timing, and I just have to be patient. And I've got an exciting week planned. So tomorrow I'm going to Tambourine Mountain, and then I'm going to Byron Bay on Thursday and Friday. And then on Wednesday, I'm either gonna go to Springbrook National Park or Lamington National Park. And I'm also gonna go and find that massive lemon meringue pie at some point as well. But I wanted to give you an update on the skydive. So I had booked a skydive for Thursday in Byron Bay because honestly, I couldn't believe that you could skydive over here for $400, which is about £195. In the UK, it would cost about £400. And I thought, you know, whilst I'm still young-ish, let me go and do a second skydive, because I'd done one previously, but this was before all of my spinal surgery. And then when I was completing all of the medical forms, it clearly asks you on there to declare any surgery, any issues with neck, back, blah, blah, blah. So I thought I would just email them and ask, you know, if, I mean, I'm a medical doctor, so I know that it's probably not the best thing to do when you've had spinal surgery, you know, jumping out of a plane. It creates a huge amount of force on those areas, but I thought the surgery took place 10 years ago, it should be fine. But the requirement is for me to either see a spinal surgeon over here or a GP, and to get a letter after having had a full neck back examination to say that I would be clear to skydive, which, to be honest with you, is just not worth me doing at this stage. So I'm not skydiving. It's not meant to be, and I just have to be okay with that. Then I was looking at some of your tips online, and you guys recommended this place called Shambhala Gardens and the Crystal Cove or the Crystal Cave. And I just looked at it online, and that place just resonated with me so much, and actually so much more than the skydive, if I'm being perfectly honest. So some people will be happy to know, most likely my friends at home, that I'm not skydiving. And I found this other place that I'm going to on Thursday morning, and it just looks absolutely incredible. The exciting thing is you can actually get a photograph taken and it shows your aura on camera. So I've paid a little bit extra to get one of those because I think it would be really interesting to see what colour my aura is. So I'll show you that. But yeah, let's open these scrubs. I'm very, very excited. Right, let's open these scrubs. So I got a small. I normally wear a size 10. but it's just really difficult to know, isn't it, what size to get. So we wear navy blue scrubs in the emergency department. I got 2 pairs. How exciting is this? Okay, I will try them on in a second, but okay, this is one of the tops. And the reason that I didn't get them embroidered is because I don't know how long I'm going to be on the Gold Coast. If I do get into speciality training next year, then I'll probably have to move. Not because I want to, just because that's what you have to do as a doctor. If you really want to do speciality training, you don't normally have much say in where you do that training, especially as an IMG. You know, as a UK doctor in Australia, I can't do that training on the Gold Coast. It has to be in a rural/regional area. So who knows where I'm going to end up? Maybe in Alice Springs. Who knows? I'm happy with wherever. I'm just very happy to be in Australia. And if I end up somewhere that's not, you know, where I want to live, I can always make day trips and go exploring, you know? It's fine. Okay. Oh, they feel very, very soft. Oh, I can't wait to try these on in a second. Let me just open the others. I really want to go to work now. I actually really miss work, you know. I was saying this to my friend yesterday. I really miss just being of service and looking after my patients. I don't know, being pushed outside of my comfort zone, which I always am at work because I've only been qualified for 12 months. So whenever I see a new patient, I'm always thinking about all of these different differentials and what tests we need to do, and then, you know, interpreting all the different tests, requesting scans, talking to patients about their results, thinking about next steps. Yeah, I really miss that challenge, that mental stimulation. But I'm also enjoying being a tourist, so, you know, I don't want to complain about not being at work at the moment, because I think, you know, it's a privilege, isn't it, to right now to not have to go to work. I can just be a tourist and chill. Okay, let's try these on. Okay, let me try and show you from this angle. Oh my goodness, they are so comfortable. And it's so weird wearing like jogging bottoms for work. I don't know whether you can see very well, but these are a small. Oh, they are so comfortable. Loads of pockets. You can move freely in them. So this is the first set. I feel like a doctor again now. They just fit so well. You could do lunges in these. They are so comfortable. And I'm very, very, very happy with the size, because I wasn't sure whether to get a medium. Because, you know, when you're doing long shifts, you just want to be able to move, and if you're doing like clinical procedures that are a little bit awkward, you just don't want to feel restricted. But these are perfect. I am so happy. I've just got to be careful not to film the apartment, because like I said, it's not my apartment. No, I think it should be fine here. Yeah, so very, very, very happy with these. And I think for work clothes, I always feel like it's better to pay a little bit more, because I could have found scrubs that were a little bit cheaper elsewhere, but I feel like these will last for a long time, and they're just super comfortable. And when you're at work, you want to be comfortable, right? I'm going to take them off, drink my tea, and then I've actually got a massage booked at 2 o'clock. I normally go for a massage every 6 to 8 weeks, again because of my neck and my back. And my traps, rhomboids, QL, everything just gets super, super tight. So when I go for a massage, it just helps to release those areas, and then it helps with the pain so much, so I don't have to take any pain relief, which is great. I'm gonna put my gym clothes back on, and then we'll go to Broad Beach.